Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. You may notice there's a spaceship here. A spaceship which I did not build. This is not my spaceship. This is a spaceship from one of the Discord members, Jack, or JRL101, a friend of the squadron, and a boon in the community. Boon in the community? Pillar of the community, and a good shipbuilder. Now, I wanted to go over, probably not going to be included in my Back to the Basics series, but I wanted to just go over refitting an old ship. But I didn't have an old ship because I dumped everything. See, when updates come, I get rid of my old fleet and build new. But Jack was so kind to provide a handful of blueprints to me, and he made this one available on the Discord for whomever would like to give it a go. And I thought, that would be a fun project for us to maybe all work together, or if you want to follow along to do this. I have very, very little idea about this ship. I just know it is a Power 1. I did rip apart just enough to see that it is a Power 1 or pre-Power 2 vessel. And it does shoot. That's all I know about it. But I would like to take this thing and see if I can refit it. Now, this is going to be challenging because it's a smaller vessel, and it probably won't have the oomph it did before Power 2, but those are all idiosyncrasies we'll get into later. Oh, cool. We have a USD dock here. Well, the dock portion of it. Looks like you get into the vessel from beneath. All right. Turn our flashlight off. And let's also move to that sector. Why did you move to that sector particularly? So I'll have light coming straight down from the sun that isn't here. So I can have better lighting. That's all. In fact, I recommend jumping around the system, jumping around the system to various sectors. Get your lighting right. It helps a lot, especially when doing wedges and standard armor. Anyway, our first order of business is to figure out what's actually going on in this ship. Because, as I said, I'm not very familiar with it. So we are going to peel back some layers. So let's do a number like that, and let's go into remove mode, and let's just slice it. You're going to destroy it? Yeah, I'm going to destroy it. See how it works. There we go. So it looks like we have shield capacity and capacitors up here. Ah, definitely power 1. In fact, notice at the bottom it says power old times 272. So there are 272 old power blocks on here. And see how they're not touching? There's that checkerboard pattern. Yep, definitely a power 1 ship. Maybe asking, what on earth are those? Those are power capacitors. Used to be, you'd have recharge and capacity like you do shields. You have shield HP and shield recharge. That's how power used to be. And there was a soft cap at, 2 million power? So 2 million to 2 to 3 million was an incredibly powerful ship. Now 2 to 3 million is but there were ways of getting around it, and they were all fun. See, then you got aux power. Doesn't look like there's any auxiliary power on this ship, so you don't have to worry about that. So, what else we have? We have there were explosives and overdrive. All right, those were some extra effects you used to be able to add to weapons. Those have been replaced with modules and with the tertiary effects of kinetic heat and EM. Let's take another layer off. There we go. Looks like loss of thrusters. More power. And notice all of these power lines are not connected. And that is by design. And we need to make this longer. There we go. These nice long line of power. They even got rotated a bit. All right. More shields. Notice also the shield reactors are not are not touching. So if we were at go into shield, oh, hold on. If we were to go into, let's grab a new shield reactor, and faster reactor. It's not a shield reactor, it's a shield recharger. In fact, it's not even showing the bubble. Okay, I didn't know if it did that with the old chips. Let's take another layer out. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like the nose is packed mostly with power. The rear has all our shields and stuff. All right. So that is very helpful. So we do know it is old power. So let's see if we can't. We're just going to rip everything out. So first order of business is getting rid of the shields. So let's come down here to remove, replace, pick with camera. And a nice big chunky thing there. And right click all over the place. That should have removed lots of blocks. It did. Now this block and... Come on, where are you? And this block are two different blocks. Oh, it's 400. This is what I remember power blocks looking like. So you need to pick with camera and remove them manually. In fact, you cannot place an old power block anymore. And since you can't place them or whatnot, you have to pick with camera and remove. Let's remove all of the things. What do we have left? We have shield rechargers. Pick with camera. And make sure everything's good and gone. Let's take out the rest of these capacitors. I thought I got all the capacitors. Pick with camera. Guess I must not have got the ones that are a little higher up. Alright. Shields down. Okay. Now let's get rid of these thrusters as well. Now that's another thing with the thrusters. Old thrusters were weak. Whoa, 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 whoa. What were you doing? Pick with camera. There we go. That's better. Old thrusters were kind of weak. The new thrusters cost more to run, but they are more powerful. You get more bang for your buck. Alright, so that is how you clear out a spaceship of systems. I'm still shooting, still have 100% power, so that something's not right about that. So let's see. I don't have any reactor. I have 5 power blocks in here somewhere. So it won't let me. Yeah, there are 5 old power blocks in here somewhere. In the wings. Don't know. So I guess you should come back and check the power blocks there. Right, so now let's go back here and let's search for... Oh, no. Search for old. You get to see things like gold bars or placeholders, scaffold. Should we get everything? In that case, it was power capacitor. Okay, why am I still having 5 blocks? Alright. Where are you, blocks? Or... Yeah, it says 5 power blocks. Well, we're going to go ahead and get rid of... I wonder if it's in the wings. We're going to get rid of these as well. So pick with camera. Get rid of those. All the, what were those? Heat, overdrive, whatever they were. Let's clear that. And also wipe those cameras. Pull. I don't think we have pull anymore. I'll pop those off as well, just for fun. We're going to leave all the decorative blocks. Oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Leave the camera. We're going to pull the cannons as well. We're going to refit this entirely. So remove, replace, pick with camera. No, yeah, remove, replace, pick with camera. There we go. So now there are 0 reactor blocks, 0 old power blocks. And there should be 0 everything now. Everything should be... Everything is not. Oh, we have... What are those? Overdrive? Doesn't even tell you anymore. Good grief. Damaged pulse modules. Oh, those were fun. I love the damaged pulse modules. But they're gone now. Alright, so pick with camera. Those are more beam, and that is... fan. Alright. I think I pulled every system block. I have not, because these were not... I have symmetry. I don't have symmetry on. Okay, that would make sense, that I'm not doing symmetry removal because I don't have symmetry on. Yep, and that's just a matter of hunting down everything. Now, this would be a lot easier if it were a ship that I built, because then I would... No, actually, it wouldn't be easier at all. I'd still forget where I put everything. All right. So there we go. We now have a hull. We're going to save that as a... What is this? NMS red hull. All right. There we go. So we have the aesthetic remaining. We might change it up a bit, but you never know. And in fact, let's... Before we get going, I have a question. I want to pull up 2 of these. One F8 into this one, which was not good. I did a very bad thing there. Why did you do a bad thing? Because I was still in that ship. Yeah. That still works. Alright. Don't know why, I just wanted to shoot it. Now, it's interesting because... Oh, wait a minute. Hey! Even the old power ships get kinetic energy from the cannons. That's neat. Okay. No, I don't know why I would surprise it would do damage. Oh, by the way, my problem is now I am a pilot? No, I'm not a pilot. Did I get a hop out? I may have hopped out. Alright, anyway. If you F1, F8 into a ship while you're in a ship, it does not like that. The game is not happy. Oh, and I have no thrust. I removed it all. So that is how you remove a old system out of a ship. And for me, I would just recommend ripping everything out. Just hull it. So everything. Just start from scratch. Except for maybe your cameras, or if you have like a logic rails that do something, maybe keep those. But oh, that's dark. But systems, weapons, just rip everything out, because the weapons work differently. Combinations don't do the same things that they used to. The powers just... The old powers... Well, actually, you could cheat real bad, because old power is basically invincible in Quickfire and Power 2.0. That's why single player is almost unplayable, because the way reactor HP works, default pirates and old NPC stuff can't die. It's impossible to kill them. Well, at least last time I checked. That may have changed with the very last update, but I haven't checked since then. So, alright, so we have desystemized a ship. We're going to move down one so I don't have all that clutter around me. Yeah, I know we could have removed it, but it's easier to move. Alright, well, thank you, Jack, for your contributions. I'm still looking at the other holes and whatnot you've given me. I thought it'd be fun to do this one you shared for everybody on video. Well, this is our first project. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later. Might include this one in Back to Basics.